all of the quiz questions will be coming from our sessions this afternoon. So you want to pay careful attention. So for the welcome address, I want to welcome each and every one of us this afternoon. My name is Omotayo Odunayo Olorunfemi. I'm the community programs manager at Data Science Nigeria, and it is an awesome pleasure to welcome each and every one of us who have made it to this epoch-making event this afternoon, to this session. For us, it is something we've looked forward to as we celebrate and as we mark the end of a very impactful and fruitful year. So we want to welcome each and every one of us. And we also want to mention that this has not been possible without your support. We sincerely acknowledge the support of each and every one of us on this call, either as community members, community ambassadors, in cities, in campuses, our various all partners, and other partners across various divide, the community, the Arewa ladies, the ladies in AI. We acknowledge everyone, and we say thank you and thank you so much for making this year a very awesome experience for us at DSN. I want to see the clap emoji. Let's clap ourselves, the clap emojis, the fire emojis, all of those emojis to show that, yes, we're acknowledging and appreciating ourselves for a job well done, for a year well run, and an awesome session well held throughout the course of this year. Yes, yes, yes. So very quickly now, we'll move on from the welcome address. I will be speaking very quickly to the various Data Science Nigeria. I'll talk about a major milestone, about DSN and the major milestones we've been able to achieve in 2024. I won't be doing this alone. In between, I'll be bringing in a couple of my colleagues, and they'll be speaking to various sessions of this. Please do well to listen very carefully. Again, like I said, there are a lot of gifts to be won. So DSN is on a mission to raise 1 million AI talent and also build AI solutions that improve the quality of life and well-being of over 2 billion people in the emerging market. And you will agree with us, we are well close to meeting this goal, as so far we've trained over 950,000 unique individuals so far in our 8 years of existence. And that's another awesome one that I think deserve our fire emojis. This is DSN major milestone. This is to show to us that DSN has come a long way in our 8th year of journey. In our 8 years of journey from 2016 up to 2024, you can see our major milestone. We'll be hearing more about 2024 in this session. Now, DSN has 5 critical pillars under which we accomplish and do everything that we do at Data Science Nigeria. 5 major pillars, and very quickly we'll be speaking to those pillars as we go through this brief intro about DSN. The first is community development, which is what we represent. DSN community, we actually have communities that spans over 96 countries of the world. We have our communities in over 96 countries of the world where we have members, learning members who have identified with Data Science Nigeria one way or the other. I'm expecting to be seeing fire emojis. I need you people to work with us this afternoon. Let me see those claps. Let me do those fires. This afternoon is about celebrating milestones. This afternoon is about celebrating the journey we have made together in almost the last over 300 days. So we have a community network spanning 96 countries where we have members who are identified, who have been involved in our learning programs, and definitely across Africa, majorly in all cities and campuses in Nigeria. And then we run a multifaceted community initiative. You can see our community spread across these 12 impact areas. And through these 12 impact areas, we have been impacting our communities every blessed day throughout the year. We started here with our AI Everyday, and during the AI Everyday event, we were able to train no less than 3,000 participants were trained. This was consistently along 3 tracks. We had the beginners, we had the intermediate, and we had the advanced. And the participants were trained across those various areas throughout the course of the AI Everyday event. Now, that is to speak to the fact that our community, we've been always very intentional about our training. And you can see that across those three layers, we also ensure that our members, the learners who were able to partake in that program, they were given badges that are verifiable, such that they could use it on LinkedIn, in their application, and these badges could be verified across the beginners, the intermediate, and advanced. But this year, to take it a step further, because we were so focused on embedding knowledge in our community, we went as far as getting free Microsoft certification voucher, each of them costing us around over 250,000 naira for one. We got 50 of them and free of charge for the best of the best, selected out of the 3,000. Just 50 of them were given this Microsoft certification voucher so that they can become certified. And you can see evidence on the screen of some of our community members who became certified through this program. So this year, we've been able to raise some people from zero to hero. I think that deserves another round of applause for DSN. Then we moved on to our AI in Every City event, and this was run across 50 different impact hubs across the country, from Sokoto to Uyo, from Kaduna to Calabar, from Aba to Kankia in Katsina State. We had impact hubs, we had ops partners who partnered with us to implement this project, some on campuses, some in cities, and we had learners everywhere. Remember, DSN is always on a mission of getting to the last mile. Never forget, our focus is always the last mile. We always hope to get to our last mile. I want to say a very big thank you to our partners as well for making all of this awesome. We also had 7 weeks of learning at OOU, at training at OOU Shagamu campus, across the 3 campuses, training capacities in data analytics and data science. And then from there, we had NVIDIA GTC watch parties. Some of us on this call, we were part of that. Some won a lot of different gifts, and you also attended physical sessions at various learning hubs across the country. Then from there, we also hosted the Nigerian diaspora, the NIDWA. We would also have hands-on enhancement session at Mapoli as part of our giving back to community, just to ensure that every nook and training, we're making impact and helping learners develop better. And then we also hosted our summer program. This was in May now, during the Children's Day, to celebrate the Children's Day. We had the kids and teens session, both virtually. It was an hybrid event. Some joined online, like you can see on the screen, while some were virtual and physical, and we had over 400 participants across 11 viewing centers. Thank you so much. And then as part of our strengthening of our community, we paid a visit to the Bells University during the first Tech Expo event to also join them in celebrating and in moderating that session. And then we were definitely at Indaba X. This was also in May, where DSN was honored as a gold sponsor, speaking to our commitment to always continuously help and foster growth at the grassroots level. And definitely you can see some of our community ambassadors and members who were also at that event. And then we proceeded to Senegal. In September, we were in Senegal for the deep learning in Daba, and DSN was represented in big style. In Senegal, we were represented in a very big way via either our startup Equalize AI, via the Data Science Nigeria handle itself, and via our various program interventions. So you can see these are some of the images, and that's my colleague Oluwabukumi doing justice to the DSN brand at DLI in Senegal. And then we also had our community meetup. Can you imagine? All of the people you can see on this screen are our community members across various countries around Africa that came around for the DLI event, and we had our community session, and you can see pictures of our community members from across the continent. And then we proceeded in early October. We were at the Tech Summit in Ogun State. At this event, we not only had the opportunity to share and speak to educators on leveraging generative AI, but we also launched our artificial intelligence for beginner in Yoruba language. I want to see the fire emojis. Now let me see the clap emojis. Let me see the fire emojis. Let me see us, celebrating this milestone achievement by Data Science Nigeria. So this was in Ogun State in early October. Then from Ogun State, we moved to Data First Africa, where we were also at Data First Africa, where we spoke at the event at Data First Africa. Two of our colleagues spoke at that event, and at the same time, also had our community members who also represented, spoke at the main event as well, and also had time to meet with community members who visited our table at that very event. And then we went and moved on late in October to the Big Bang event, which was the AI Boots Camp. Oh, if you were part of that, let me see you in chat saying I was there. I want to see those I was there. Now, those of us on this call who were part of that boot camp, I want to see you saying I was there. Yes, Nora, I can see you. Thanks. So we were at the over 36,000 learners actually started this journey. And out of 36, we were able to pick just only 200 participants out of 36,000. You can see just only 200,000, 200 participants were selected for the all expense paid AI bootcamp at the University of Lagos. Their transport to and fro was paid, accommodation 1 full week paid, feeding 1 full week paid. They had opportunity to world class and the best of the best from all around the world come around, speak to them, and we're part of that session. It was actually an awesome session that everyone who was part of that event will tell you that it was actually awesome being part of that event and being part of those who were making epoch. So these are some of the numbers. I won't go into speaking to them. You could just look at them, the number of participants, those for hackathons, the regional representations, and then the total number of states, 33 states, remaining just 3. Don't worry. In 2025, every state will be represented, including the FCT. 30 speakers, number of sessions, 30 of partners were also available, and this is a percentage of male to female. We hope to increase the female percentage to 40 by next year. And then these are some of the pictures from the bootcamp. You can see various session learning, the panel session, ladies in AI. You can see the winners, the AI School of the Year, the best hackathon, Mr. Algorithm, best poster, various awards that was won. And you can see these awesome images, writing the DSN in letters, engraving it on the sandstone of time in Unilab, and also awesome pictures from the event. It was actually an awesome one. Then we moved again very quickly in early November, and we had the Telegram session of the bootcamp for those who couldn't join us physically, and we had a review of all of what we had, as long as our weekly engagement on Telegram through our Telegram hour. And then just about a week ago, we were at the Blue Chip BCT event, where we partnered with BCT, the Blue Chip Technology, to actually host a very impactful hackathon event. And you can see DSN being very well represented there. So very quickly, 2 learning content so far, our AI in Yoruba and our AI in Hausa language. My colleague will still be speaking to that in a very few minutes from now, but you can quickly scan this QR code so that you can get a link to where you can access this learning content. Don't forget, DSN is on a mission of democratizing, domesticating, contextualizing, and localizing learning content in languages that every of our learners, not just only in Nigeria, but even across Africa, can be a part of. So please scan this QR code, and then you can have access to those learning content. I want to, at this point, bring in my colleague, Sarah Adioye, to speak to us about the DSN Ladies in AI. Sarah, you have the floor. You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Omotayo, for that introduction and for the opportunity to speak about what we do at the DSN Ladies in AI community. My name is Sarah Peter Dioye. So, in the DSN Ladies in AI is saddled with the responsibility to improve female participation and representation. And out of DSN's vision to raise 1 million AI talents in 10 years, the community has the clear vision to raise 30% of this population to be females. That means we have 300,000 out of this 1 million AI talents. So the DSN Ladies in AI, we actually have different activities that we do that drives the community. One of them is we host events such as we host the technical sessions on, like you can see on the screen, we host technical sessions, and we also host the monthly check-in calls, which is more focused on soft skills that enhances our community members' soft skills. Then we also host games every Friday, and we spotlight our games winners. So aside from what we do at the community, we also do outreaches and we celebrate key days. So this is one of the ones that we celebrated this year, which is the International Women's Day, held in March. And we also this celebration in 5 hubs in the country, and we had over 300 participants, both physically and online, participating in it. Aside that, we also celebrate the International Day of the Girl Child, which held in October. And what we did was to reach out to females in 3 schools in Lagos State, and we had over 150 females taking part in this. So, aside from what we do, we are also focused on improving our plans. And this is one of the plans we have for 2025, which is to have more focused mentorship. And if you know that you're a lady in AI and you're looking for mentorship, stay tuned. We are bringing mentorship to you, increased hands-on session, both soft skills and technical skills. We also intend to do hackathons and host project showcase where the ladies can come to showcase their projects from the technical skills training that they have undergone from our community. We also intend to do more events and more outreaches in the community. So if you are interested in this, and I know that there's a whole lot that we have in store for you, do well to join the community. There is a link is going to be shared in the comment section, and there's also a QR code that will be shared, that will be displayed on the screen now. Please do well to join our community, as there's a whole lot we have in store for you in 2025. And I'm sure you would not want to miss that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sarah, for that awesome.
Omotayo, you have the floor.
Yeah, thank you so much. Please confirm you can hear me.
We can hear you.
Can you hear me? All right,
Yes.
thank you so much. Okay, thank you so
Okay,
much.
you're muted. Omotayo, you're muted if you are speaking.
No, he's not. I can hear him.
All right, thank you so much. So thank you so much, Sarah, for that awesome session. And now we'll be moving to Arewa Ladies4Tech. This is another of our community domiciled in Northern Nigeria, targeted at ladies as well. And to handle the session, I'm going to bring on my colleague, who is the technical lead for Data Science Nigeria Northern Operations, in person of Faiza Sani, to handle this session. Faiza, you're welcome. You have the floor.
Oh, thank you, Motayo, for that very generous welcome. So I guess you'd be handling the slides from your end.
Yes, I will.
Oh, great. I can see a lot of my Arewa Ladies4Tech participants and beneficiaries. It's good to see everyone from Uyo, from Anambra, from Abuja. It's good to see every one of you. My name is Faiza Sani, and I manage the Arewa Ladies4Tech program. In 2024, we continued with the Arewa Ladies4Tech program. I'm sure you must have seen it on social media. It's an intervention from Data Science Nigeria to empower women and girls with artificial intelligence and data science skills. And I'll just give you the update very quickly. Can you go to the next slide?
All right.
All right, thank you. So in the past year, we've trained 5,200 women and girls in data science and artificial intelligence. I think that deserves like a round of applause, because I mean, 5,200 people, it's a lot, especially in the North, and women for that matter. Of course, these women have also gone through our mentorship. 2,000 plus of them have been mentored by global experts. We also have provided them with paid internship, about 100 people. Imagine getting an internship after learning. So you're putting into practice immediately what you've learned, and it's paid. I mean, I think that we deserve another round of applause. We also have 4 branded hubs located across the senatorial zones in Kaduna State. I will show you a few of them very quickly. Almara Hub, 360 Mass Hub, Ibrahim Dabu Center, and CAF ICT Hub. Thank you, Omotai. Let's go to the next slide. Yes, so just take a good look at our spaces. Of course, these are safe spaces. We had to make sure that these spaces are, convenient for women to learn, not just learn, collaborate. Of course, oh, thank you, please. Of course, this is some of our, this is Ibrahim Dabo Center, and of course, 360 Mars Hub. This is Almara Hub, and then this is Kafanchan ICT Hub. These are the hubs that we use around Kaduna State. Of course, all the participants will tell you that they really love working at this hub. Free Wi-Fi, free space, where they can learn, collaborate with senior mentors. Amazing stuff, I tell you. And then, of course, our AI summer school for secondary school girls. During the summer period, we just thought about it. What do we do so that girls are not just sitting at home, doing nothing? So we decided to do the AI summer school for secondary school girls. And guess what? We had about 500 ladies participating in our AI summer school for secondary school girls. They learned the fundamentals of Excel, of course, generative AI as well. By the time they were done, these young ladies were doing amazing stuff. People designing stuff on Canva, on Adobe. It was amazing. So we trained about 500 of them, of course, between 10 to 18 years old. Some of the partner schools that we worked with in Kaduna State, because it was a hybrid training. So we had some of them joining virtually and others, joining hybrid. So a few pictures just to show you some of the trainings that we've had. We can go to the next slide now. Okay, I mentioned mentorship earlier on. You can see from at least I'm just highlighting just 5 people, right? But you can see from the level of people that we have here that we had global experts. We had Dr. Amina, we had Professor Hadiza, we had Miss Radia, all of them contributing with their expertise, of course, based on their experiences, challenges they've gone through, opportunities that women can get, scholarships, opportunities as well have been shared, right? And then, of course, life-changing opportunities, again, have been shared during the mentorship training. Of course, I mentioned our internship, some of our partners in the UK, Omeva Consulting, and then we have some in Abuja, Connected Development, Native Foundation as well. We've collaborated with over 6 different organizations in Nigeria and then 1 in the UK to provide internship opportunity for the beneficiaries of the program. Another interesting thing we did is to launch the AI in Hausa for beginners in Hausa language. So this was actually launched by His Excellency, the Governor of Kaduna State, Governor Obasani. And then, of course, we had representative of Google coming in to, of course, unveil this very beautiful initiative. I think I should just mention here that as of today, we've reached over 30K, I should say 30,000 since I'm speaking. We've reached over 30,000 Hausa speaking peoples. We are AI in Hausa language videos. You can, of course, go to our YouTube page to watch this. I'm sure that the community people will share the link. Thank you so much for listening, and I look forward to more amazing stuff in 2025.
Thank you so much, Faiza Sani, for that awesome session. I think the Arewa Ladies4Tech community deserve a round of applause. Let me say our claps and fire emojis in the chat session. I was amazed. Over 30,000 learners has already been reached with the videos, the AI and Hausa beginners video. That is the impact of knowledge when you're very, very deliberate about impacting others. So very quickly now, we'll continue to look at the strategic focal area of data science Nigeria. And to pick it up from there, I'll invite my colleague, Tejumola Asanloko, who is also a program manager at Data Science Nigeria, to pick it up from here. Tejumola, you're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, Omotayo, for that warm welcome. Data Science Nigeria are very keen to research. Research is one of our focus. And to do this, we have actually positioned ourselves as a leading AI organization, that are represented in different research conferences and presented at different conferences. So we are presented at the ICLR 2024, where we won the best paper of the year at ED in Vienna, Australia. And then also, to the next slide, please. Okay, so this is an image of where we presented at Vienna. There's a colleague of ours presenting the paper at Vienna. And this is the paper that won the best paper award at Vienna. That's Geospatial and NLP solution for road accident disaster management, where Patricia won the best paper award. Please, I need your fire emoji in the chat room to celebrate that awesome work by Patricia. We were also at ICT for the conference 2024 in Ghana, where we fully participated. We also participated in workshop session and was one of the panelists. We were at Marrakech, Morocco for the GTEx Africa, where we showcased our startup. I know what that startup is, that's DSN, which has now metamorphosed to equalize AI. Okay, so this is also our presence at GTEx Africa 2024, where we are unlocking African potential. We are also at Kenya, Kigali, Rwanda, as the Africa AI conference. We participate fully in all the sections. This is just to reinforce our participation and our focus on research and development in Africa. We have consistently been represented at NeurIPS, which is one of the 4 top conferences, AI conferences in the world, where we presented a lot of papers. This year we presented like 9 papers at NeurIPS. DSN was at Indaba 2024, Senegal, where a lot of our community members presented their paper with different awards. Yes, because AI was also a sponsor at the conference. Yes, I'm very sure that as a testament to our dedication to research, our paper has been cited for over 17,500 times, according to academia.edu. Now, the next focus of data science Nigeria that we are going to be discussing is capacity building. We are very keen to capacity building, and I'm going to be sharing some of the capacity building experiences or projects that we have done. DSN as a leading AI and data science, we have been leading AI and data science education across Africa, partnering with organizations such as Meta, Google, Microsoft, and TikTok. We co-facilitated the strategic agenda setting, documentation, and implementation framework of the Nigerian National AI Strategy. In partnership with Google and the federal government, we launched the Be Tech Ready upskilling program aimed at training 20,000 youth in AI and data science. Consulting and product development. So let's quickly review some of the impacts we have made in consulting and product development this year. Collaborating with influential institutions such as the Tony Blair Institute, the Gates Foundation, World Pub UK, and Atlas AI, DSN leverages AI expertise to shape policy and development through impactful consulting projects. Supported by the Mastercard Foundation, the Learn at Home initiative strategically addresses educational gaps in rural areas with innovative low-tech solutions. Now, powering Nigeria evolution, DSN entered into various strategic partnerships with global organizations. As you can see on the screen, we have entered partnership with Google.org, Microsoft, Meta, as listed on the screen. Now, these are some of our products. As part of our efforts to drive an AI innovation with African identity, we have developed stacks of technology portfolio. We have the FinChat, the Spot On, the Prescribe Right, the Afro LLM, and they are doing very well, providing solutions to pressing needs and problems in Africa. GSMA recognized and endorsed Equalize AI, which is one of our startups, for its transformative work in hyperlocal data set development and AI talent nurturing in Nigeria. Please, I want to be seeing your fire emojis, and then, as we celebrate what we have done in product development. Please, I want to see your fire emoji and your favorite emoji in the comment section. DSN officially launched Equalize AI, which is our startup, with a presentation and pitch at the 2024 Deep Learning in Daba conference in Dakar, Senegal. Our development of AI-powered contextualizing
Hello, Tajumola, we cannot hear you. Please, if you can hear me on the call, please say hi. Okay.
DSN product, ULEG, which leverages the Llama LLM platform. The platform has delivered science education in local language, made to help and demonstrate the high impact of local innovation. This is one of what we are doing at Data Science, that's ULEG, which helps to teach the locals in their local languages. This DSN showcasing our edutech solution, which is ULEN, which was built on Llama model at the recent Global Inclusivity and AI African Conference. We also facilitated workshop on Geo AI, Geo NLP, and community engagement, alongside the introduction of this new AI startup, that's Equalize AI, at the Deep Learning in Daba in Dakar, Senegal. And the DSN was also among the top Nigeria innovators. Please, I want you to use your favorite emoji to celebrate this, or in the comment section. Yes, DSN was among the top Nigeria innovators welcomed by Nick Clegg, showcasing Afro LLM and metadata for good initiative to tackle challenges. So please, as you use your favorite emoji, to celebrate the good job that we have done at Data Science Nigeria, I would like to welcome back on stage Omotayo to continue the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tejumola. Please confirm that you can hear me. Okay. I want to believe that you can hear me loud and clear. Please, somebody could just confirm in chat. Just let me know I can hear you. Okay, I can see Noah. Yes. Awesome. So just to speak to our engagement across ecosystem development, we partnered with CCO and the United Nations to innovate around the Gate Foundation, a digital protection infrastructural event. This is in Rwanda. That was earlier this year. That was when we had that session. And then at the National Artificial Intelligence Strategy Workshop, which was held in Abuja, this was a very big one for Nigeria. This was when the National AI Strategy for Nigeria was co-created. Data Science Nigeria led this effort, and we were responsible for writing no less than 60% of the National AI Strategy document that was released by the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I think it will be a very good one to give Data Science Nigeria another fire claps and emoji here. And then to ride on that wave, we were also responsible for the coordination and the management of the Nigeria AI Collective, which is a community currently co-creating everything about artificial intelligence for Nigeria and creating the pathway towards making Nigeria a country that can leverage the capabilities of artificial intelligence. And then we also, in furthering of that, we had further co-creation engagements. This was at our hub earlier this year, when we met with the very eggheads in various industries across the country, coming together again, yet in this further co-creation effort. And then this is our CEO, a person of Dr. Olubayo Adekanbi at the Microsoft Global Nonprofit Leadership Summit. This was in the US earlier in the year, and then that led to Data Science partnering with Microsoft to host the first AI nonprofit event at the Microsoft office in Nigeria in Lagos, bringing together top MPOs across the country to meet together to brainstorm. And then these are some of our colleagues who also now took that further and were part of the team at the African Social Impact Summit, where they also spoke to what we are doing and how Data Science Nigeria is already making a lot of impact. And then these are some of our colleagues at the Do AI. Don't forget, we're talking about ecosystem development. These are various initiatives to empower the ecosystem and to strengthen the ecosystem for effectiveness across Africa. And then we also had some engagement in Edo State based on the work we're doing with the Edo State government and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, where we launched the EduSat platform for the Ministry of Education in Edo State, and we had people who were trained, and you can see some of them being certificated as well. These are some of the pictures from the immersion workshop where DSN led in Edo State, Nigeria. These are all part of this year. And then we also trained over 2,000 educators across the country. So these are what we've done. And it's again and again, a testament to our various impact. And we want to say thank you to everyone who has been part of this story. Our latest intervention with TikTok just 2 weeks ago in Abuja and Lagos. Thank you so much. And then very quickly before we go to our quiz, please, this is the QR code to our annual report. We want to please scan this QR code, scan it immediately, and then so that you can have access to Data Science Nigeria 2023-2024 annual report. It will be of a very great help to you. Now, very quickly before we will have our speaker session, I want to bring up my colleague, Arewa Ladies4Tech, who will lead us through the first set of Kahoot game. This will be short, this will be snappy, this will be fast, and yet there's a lot of gifts to be won before we will go to our speaker session. Our speaker is already on the call, so I need everyone to pay that attention. With our fire emojis, welcome to the call to take over from me, my colleague Arewa Ladies4Tech, one of our community program manager at Data Science Nigeria. You're welcome, Ladies4Tech. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Motayo, for this reflection. It's been a year. And I must say it's been a year. We can actually keep going on, but because of our time, we just have to wrap it up now. I mean, you guys are also aware about what we do at DSN. So like we said, this is a reflection of the year. And it's from impact to an impact. And this is a shared win for us because without the DSN community, there's no DSN. So very quickly, let's have our fun quiz. It's been a lot of talking, so now it's time for actions. So I'll be sharing my screen, bringing our first quiz in for today. And after that, so I also need to let you know that we're going to be having two fun quiz sessions in this during this DSN end of the meetup. So even if you are not participating here now, still call your friends to come in, join in, so that they can participate in the next one. The floor is still open. We're just unpacking. Yes. So the game pin is already on my screen, and we all know how to do this. For you to join in, all you need to do is to type kahoot.it, and you are in. So I can see my friends in already. MK, welcome. Ola, MB, Kato, blessing. Let's join in. We have 8 people now. Yeah, so we need more people to participate in. So the game pin is 169160. 169160. Yeah. And this session will be testing on how much do you know DSN? How much do you know DSN? And if you've been paying key attention, I mean very keen attention to what Omotayo, Tejumola, Pfizer, and Sarah I just said, you'll be able to get all those things like you are just tapping your finger. Easy peasy. We have 37 people in. Let's start in. 42. I need 100 people on this game. Yes, I need 100 people on this game. 46 now. 48. Yeah, so we'll be starting like almost in 53. Let's try dialing in. But yeah, this is a very good time to start. Like I said, we have 2 fun quiz sessions, and because of our time, yeah, we will not be waiting. We have 6 people in. Let's see if we can make this 70, and then we start already. 69, and I have my 70. Yes, and the game begins. Remember, Kahoot is a game of speed and accuracy. Data Science Nigeria was founded in the year, let's see who gets this right. Recently we celebrated our 8th-year anniversary, so some of us can start doing the countdown. The answers are in. So one answer is 2016. A lot of people got this correctly. So we'll move straight to the next question. DSN has a mission to raise dash million AI talent and build AI solutions for dash people in the emerging market. The answers are coming in already. Awesome. If you've been part of our event from January to December, you can see this even by closing your eyes. Yes, the answer is in. The answer is in. Let's see how our podium is looking like. Let's see how our leaderboard is shaking. Oh, Amayachi is still on there. Awesome. So the third question now, which school won the AI School of the Year at the DSN 2024 AI Bootcamp? Every year during the bootcamp, we celebrate our campus club. We recognize them, and this is a very special award that a particular community has won again this year. Let's see our answers. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, the answer is DSN OOU. Moving on quickly, DSN has a startup called, yeah, they did just mention this, so I expect everybody to get this correctly. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Equalize AI is the answer. Good. Oh wow, Abia is now topping the leaderboard. Awesome, awesome. So we're halfway in already. What is the name of the DSN community dedicated to the women? In the DSN community, we have a lot. I think there's something to go around for everybody. Talk of the graduates, talk of professionals. Yeah. So which one is dedicated to the women? The answer is ladies in AI. Awesome. Wow. Abia just got displays on the leaderboard. In which school was this year AI bootcamp held physically? One answers in already. Interesting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is University of Lagos. It was an awesome time at the DSN AI Bootcamp. The 5 days was like, oh, we should not go back to where we came from. Mo is now on the leaderboard. Good. Let's see how this will end. So we now have the 7th question. How many cohorts have been completed on the Arewa Ladies4Tech project? One. Good. Yeah. So if you listen very well to Pfizer, you will be getting the next few questions like very easily. How many months paid internship is provided for the Arewa Ladies4Tech interns? Yeah, at DSN, we don't just do teaching only. We also make sure that we expose you to the cutting edge skill. Make sure that you practicalize, you do what we call project participation. Yes, so it's not just teaching, we also make sure that we make available paid internship. So let's see how many people will get this right. Yes, the Arewa Ladies4Tech actually exposed them to 3-month internship. It was an awesome one. The 9th question of 10. Which of this is not one of the dedicated Arewa Ladies4Tech hub? $89 answers in already. Like I told you, this is a game of speed and accuracy. Not just picking the answer, you must also get it correctly. Good, yeah, the answer is 720 mass. 720 mass is not part of the dedicated ops that we have in Kaduna currently. So we have the last question, which is more like a bonus from me to you all today. The Arewa ladies have trained 5,200 women in data science and artificial intelligence. Is this true or false? A journey after 3 cohorts, after 3 months of internship for the top participants. Yes, so let's see our answer. As Arewa ladies trained 500,200 women, and the answer is yes, they've done a very good job. Thank you all so much for participating. Let's see how our leaderboard is after this very first phone quiz session for today. Anulos came third, Double G came second, and 9053 came first. Thank you so much for participating. So all the winners, please kindly reach out to us via mail, aicommunity@datasciencenigeria.ai to claim your reward. Thank you so much for participating. I will be meeting you again in the next phone quiz session. Over to you, Omotayo.
Thank you so much, Oluwabukumi. Please confirm that you can hear me loud and clear.
Loud and clear, Omotayo.
And you can see my screen.
Your screen is also up.
All right, thank you so much. So very quickly, we will be moving to our speaking session where we'll be bringing in our awesome speaker who will be speaking on the topic, empowering the future, matching skills with industry's need. So very quickly, I will just skim through the bio of our speaker while we bring him to the stage to speak to us. So our speaker is popularly known as Oga HR. He's a seasoned HR professional with close to a decade of dedicated experience in reshaping the landscape of human resource. He's the founder of their HR Consulting. He's also committed to transforming traditional HR practices into innovative and future-focused solutions. He is not just a professional. He's a trailblazer. He's a thought leader who leverages his platform to revolutionize HR perception. He is a convener of HR Crunch event happening in Lagos, and is always and other African cities as a way of contributing his quota to the SDG 8 conversation through game-changing conversation. He's also the convener of Lagos Weekend, an event that brings a stage and be celebrated. He is the manager of an award-winning Hollywood actor, Stan Inze, amidst other amazing initiative. So with the clap emojis, with the fire emojis, with the thumbs up emojis, I want us to welcome to the session Oga HR, as he will be taking us through this session. I want us to welcome him. Let me see them coming. Yes, yes, yes. I can see the claps. I can see the fire emoji. I can see all of that. Yes, Udo Akabong, thank you. Rose, thank you. Welcome, Oga HR. So please, Oga HR, please, you have the floor. You can take over from here. I think I'll stop sharing my screen so that we can spotlight you, and then you can take over from here. You're welcome, Oga HR. Can you please help me spotlight Oga HR so that he can take off the session? I want to rest assured, I want to assure each and every one of us, this session is going to be a lightning session. And you can be rest assured that it's going to be a very great opportunity for you to learn. So pick your notes and your biro and get ready to write as much as you can to take away with a lot of takeaways that you will take out from this session. Please help me spotlight Oga HR once you have him on the call and he has been made a co-host so that he can kickstart his session. We'll be looking at how do we chart the course for the future. Now 2024 is ending. How do we prepare for 2025? What are those things we need to note and put in place for us to have an awesome 2025? So we're waiting for Guy HR to be spotlighted. Once it's spotlighted, it comes in immediately. Our Guy HR, if you're also on the call, you can speak so that I can just hand over to you while we wait for you to be spotlighted. Okay, I understood he's having a little internet challenge. So we'll wait for you. We'll definitely wait for him. We'll give him 1 or 2 minutes again to join the call again so that he can have his session. After this session, we will be moving straight to our community spotlighting. We'll be speaking to some of our awesome communities who did something during the year and also spotlighting 1 or 2 of our community members as we begin to wrap up for yes, he just said he's having a little bit of technical issue. Okay, it will be in a bit. Yes, thank you so much, Chidima, for that update. Yes, so we're waiting for him to sort out that technical glitch. And then once he comes in, he will take over immediately. Please, we want you to make the most of this opportunity. Every opportunity and learning and preparing for the future is very, very critical. So that you can be rest assured so that 2025 will become a big bang year for you, definitely for us as well at DSN and for you in your individual capacity. So please just help me spotlight our guy HR. Immediately we have him on the call. So you help me spotlight him. If I don't get him spotlighted in the next 1 minute, please, my colleague at Tejumola, please take note. You'll be coming up with the next session while we wait for him to come up maybe after your session, just to be sure we have him in the room. So I'll do just that in the next 30 seconds. We want to ensure that we are very timely and we make the most of the time we have scheduled for you to be part of today. All right, so I think in the immediate, I'll just bring up my colleague. I'll bring up my colleague to handle the session on some of our community session so that afterwards we can spotlight Oga HR once he comes in again. Please, my colleague at Tejumola, please, you have the floor to take the community special announcement for 2025 while we wait for our speaker to be able to join again the session. Over to you, Tejumola.
Thank you very, very much, Omotayo. So, in 2025, we have a lot of exciting opportunities and plan laid out for our community members. And so why should you be part of this? We do not want you to miss out in all of these opportunities. As you can see on the screen, listed on the screen, there are some of the opportunities that you stand a chance to be part of in year 2025 as a member of Data Science Nigeria community. One of it is mentorship opportunity. Yes, we are going to be exposing our community members to world-class mentors, and I'm very, very sure you will not want to miss this opportunity. Apart from that, we are going to be organizing a lot of premium training content, for our community members, and I'm very sure that we want to miss it. We are going to be doing it at 2 levels, at the central and also at the local community. A DSN who does not have a local community may not get the full package of what we have in stock. And that is why it's very, very important for you to be a member of the local community. We have campus communities and we have city communities. In the subsequent slides, I'm going to be sharing with you links to access communities that are nearby to you. As you can see on the screen, when you scan this barcode, the barcode currently showing on the screen will lead you to where you can become a DSNer with a membership ID. If you're on this call and I'm not a member, you don't have a membership ID, this is the first step. Kindly scan this barcode and become a member with an ID. And the second barcode is for you to know the community that is closer to you. As I've earlier mentioned, that if you don't belong to a local community, a DSN local community, then you are going to be missing a lot. And that is why you need to know the community that is very close to you. By just scanning this barcode, you are going to have the list of all the available communities, and then you can join their WhatsApp group as soon as you can. Okay, so I think that is okay. Omotayo, would you like to speak to the calendar? Over to you, Omotayo.
you so much, Tejumola. Please confirm that you can hear me. Please confirm you can hear me, Tejumola. Okay, thank you so much. So this is our annual learning calendar for 2025. The annual learning calendar speaks to the events we will be having at Data Science Nigeria in 2025. And you can see we have about 8 different focal areas with which we will be engaging our communities all through the year 2025. Please, I want to see your clap emojis. I want to see the fire emojis. I want to see the clap and all of those emojis, the thumb ups, as we celebrate this our learning calendar for 2025. This is because for every one of us who have been part of our journey and who know how we run this, you know that 2025 is also already been primed to be another awesome year where we celebrate a lot around generative AI possibilities, where we will be doing a deep dive into knowledge deepening. One of what we will do in 2025 will be building on 2024. The various way we ran our event this year, which was a fine improvement on what we did in 2023, you can expect so much of what we will be doing in 2025 to even be much more. We'll be doing beyond just the training. There'll be opportunity to be onboarded to various learning platforms like the Data Camp. There'll be opportunities to get certified via Microsoft certification vouchers that will be given out. There'll be opportunities to learn research from the ground up in 2025, even if you don't know what it takes at all to be able to put together a research paper. By the time we are done, you will be publishing research paper in international journals and across various countries. 2025 is going to be a very awesome learning year for us, and we're going to be very, very deliberate about our learnings in 2025. So please note this. I'll also be spotlighting the QR code. So you can scan this QR code. This QR code will lead you to the link to be able to access our 2025 calendar so that you can have that. All our community leads, both in city and campuses, you can start leveraging our own calendar now to start planning your own calendar for the year 2025. So from here on, we all can start leveraging this as we move into the new year. Very quickly, I will check again if I have the speaker on the call, and then I will bring him on. If not, we will move on to now spotlighting some of our communities. Thank you. So please stay tuned while I quickly just check. Okay, I have been told that our speaker is not yet available. So I'm going to just move on. We'll skip this for now so that I can move straight to our active community recognition that my colleague will be handling, as he will be speaking to various active community, and then we'll be recognizing some of them from what they have done. I will also have one or two of our community member spotlighted to speak. Thank you so much. I'm handing over to you, Tejumola, to handle this session. Over to you. Thank you. Hello, Tejumola, confirm you can hear me.
Thank you very much, Montayo.
Right,
okay, so uh, before I proceed, I want all the community members on this call to please celebrate themselves. We have actually done very, very well. All the community, the DSN community, both campus and cities have done very, very well. We have organized trainings, meetups, we have participated in hackathons, projects, please just celebrate yourself. All the dedicated, loyal community members of DSN, I want you to celebrate yourself. This is the time for you to show yourself. You can even share your community, the community you belong to. I belong to DSN Uyo, DSN Unilori, DSN UI. Just drop it. Let's just flood the comment section and just drop your community, represent your community. Thank you. We have DSN Futa in the house. Yes, thank you very, very much. Now, it is time that for us to spotlight some of our communities that have done exceedingly well. All the communities have done very well, but we have some that we just like to, share with you. We want them to share what the achievement for the year 2025. And I'm going to be starting with DSN Futa. I'm not sure if Olamide is on the call. Okay, Olamide is on the call. Please, with your favorite emoji, I want you to welcome Olamilekan, that's the DSN ambassador for Futa Federal University. Oh, yeah, Futa. Okay, so over to you, Olamilekan.
Yeah. Good day, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Olamilekan, you can unmute. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm muted. So, good day, everyone. I'm the ambassador for DSN Futa, and we really want to appreciate DSN Nigeria for this opportunity to be on campus and also to impact life. So, DSN Futa is a vibrant DSN Nigeria campus community, as everyone knows, and we have over 300 members committed to driving innovation and excellence in data science. So for us in 2024, it has been an amazing year for us, and we have made so many impacts both as a community level and also in individual level. So for us, we started the year by drafting a plan, a community plan for what we want to do for the year from January to this present moment, and we have been following it all through. So we started the year with a amazing event by inviting one of the Microsoft MVP in the person of Oyinboki Olanrewaju. We started with setting the pace that is currently showing on the screen, setting the pace right for a data career in 2024. Then we also hosted one of the events by inviting the ninth person on Global Zini Ambassador, who showed us the areas where mathematics and statistics play in data science. And then we came up with an idea of having a weekly event in our community where every Thursdays we come around to talk about interesting topics in AI, in data science, in anything related. And then we have people on the community to ask questions, discuss, and this has been able to help every one of us to have knowledge and also prepare for interviews. So moving on to our milestones and achievements, I will just mention few of them because of our time, because for us as DSN Futa, we are always having something to celebrate about. So starting first, on an international stage, we have some of our community members represented at the planning in Daba and also winning so many awards, including Iremide, Oyilaja, and also Flora, which also part of DSN. And also locally, we have our female excelled at the third African Symposium and the sixth Tian International Thematic Virtual Workshop. And our female in the community, they won the first, the second, and the third position for that particular competition. Also, in the just concluded DSN AI Bootcamp, we have John Ajayi, who emerged as the second runner-up in the in-house hackathon. And also we have Tolulope Elijah winning the Kahoot quiz. And we also, in the just concluded DSN AI Plus and Blue Chip, we have the second position in person of Kolade, won the second position, and Emmanuel, also from our community, won the 10th position and also the 11th position. All of these have been our milestones and so many achievements all along, just to mention but a few. And currently wrapping up the year, we are currently going through a 30 days challenge on LLM. So we have been taking our community members through understanding, not just like everyone just knowing, okay, ChatGPT of anything, but we have been learning from the granular learning, understanding what all the principles and basics behind the LLM from transformers and everything that relates to it. And all of these we have not been able to achieve them if not for the support of DSN managers and community managers, schedule, and every other person available. And also the core team members behind. We have strong 7 people behind the community that are always supporting and making all of this happen. And with all of this, we at DSN, we are committed to having a more stronger 2025 and also coming out stronger and aiming more, even further than we have ever achieved. Yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you. Please, I want you to celebrate FUTA, DSN FUTA for this awesome achievement. No. Please, with your favorite emoji, I want you to do that. Now, I'm very sure you now understand why I say if you don't belong to any local data science Nigeria community, you are missing a lot. You are definitely missing a lot. So this is a trigger for you to go scan the code. My colleagues will be dropping the link to locate the community that is very closer to you that you can join and be actively part of the learning process. Okay, thank you very much, Olamide, for that awesome presentation. Now, I'll be moving to the next community. And do you want to get? Oh, it's already on the screen. DSN Uniben. DSN Uniben has been consistently active over the years. So let me welcome with your favorite emoji. Please join me to welcome Favor Ubodu as he takes up the stage and tells us about the milestones and the achievements. Thank you. Over to you, Favor.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I would like to appreciate the opportunity to be here today to talk about DSN in Ben and our achievements throughout this year. And also, I would like to thank our community managers for the constant support and encouragement, because without them, we would have not been able to do as much as we did this year. So, DSN in Ben, I'm just going to give a quick recap of all the things we did this year. But first of all, I'm going to give a brief description of our community. So we are a student community at the University of Benin. My name is Favor Ubodu. I am the community lead. And we have over 150 members, active members of the community. And our goal as a student community is to bring in as much students as possible and expose the possibilities of starting a career in data and AI while equipping them with the relevant skills they need to grow in the field. So quickly, I'm just going to be talking about some of the events we did this year. Well, we started the year with, should I say, enthusiasm by we partnered with Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors, the event chapter, to host a 5-day data science bootcamp where we brought speakers to educate community members about data science and how to build and start a career in data science. Then after that, we went on to organize a 30 days data science learning bootcamp. Bootcamp span from 30 days. We worked with community members through learning Python as a programming language down to data visualization, to modeling, and also deployment. Then we also organized a couple of events. We invited Nasiruddin Rahim, who is a nighttime machine learning hackathon winner, to speak to community members on a guide to participating and winning the hackathons. We also called on different Twitter, we called on a Twitter popular personality known by the name Ajiboye Yusuf. He's popularly known on Twitter as Abefe the statistics guy. We called him to educate our community members on how to leverage social media to build and advance their career as a data professional. We also partnered with Data More, which is a startup, and we partnered with them to teach the community members about innovations in NLP and how to leverage LLMs. So those are just few of the events that we participated in this year. Community milestones and achievements. We had a number of us that participated in the hackathon and also attended the recently concluded AI bootcamp that happened in Unilag. Then as a community this year, we actually grew and we brought more people into data science and machine learning. And we have a lot more planned for 2025. And I would like to say a very good big thank you to DSN, to my deputy team lead. Is probably not on this call, but his name is Chooks, and he has been working with me closely to put everything together, because managing a community is a lot of work, but I am very, very grateful that I had this opportunity to impact, and we are ready for 2025. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Favor. Thank you very much for that excellent presentation. Wow, wow, wow. I'm very glad. And then if you are from DSN Unibe on this call, please celebrate DSN Unibe. I want all the community members to celebrate DSN Unibe with their favorite emoji for the job well done. Now, as you all know that at Data Science Nigeria, we have campus communities and we also have city communities. And so for our city community, we'll be spotlighting DSN Kankia. Yes, DSN Kankia is our community in Castina. And we have on this call Muhammad, who is the ambassador at DSN Kankia, and they will be speaking to their milestone and achievements for the year 2024. Over to you, Muhammad.
Good afternoon, everyone. Please, can you confirm if you can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Muhammad. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Muhammad Balak Kadu, the community leader of DSN Kankia. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Muhammad. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, about our community was founded in the year 2022 after we hosted free AI classes in Kankia. The community started with 10 community members and is only active community in Katsina State. Hello?
Yes, we can hear you, Mohammed. Please continue.
Okay, thank you. Okay, in this year 2024, so we have our first event, which is 5-day training on basic data literacy. Because most of our community members are not computer literate, so we organize 5-day intensive basic data literacy training for them, while we train over 40 members during that training. Also, we have a training in partnership with Furkan Hub 3D Microsoft Office Basic, which will help our community members also to get more familiar with these tools like Office, Microsoft Office, Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. After that, in March, we hosted different Meetup. One of the Meetup is the introduction to generative AI. We also hosted a Meetup when the AI for beginners in Hausa videos was released. We downloaded the videos and shared them with our community members. We also in partnership with Furkan Hub hosted 5-day free AI classes. We hosted 2 cohorts during that program. Our milestone achievement, we started with 10 community members. Now we have over 50 active members in our community. We also have 2 members from our community that participated in 2024 DSN Artificial Intelligence Bootcamp, which held in Lagos. We also partner with Furkan Hub. We also multiple events and programs that are impactful to our communities. We also thank the community, all the community members of DSN Kankia, and also the data science that provide us the support and the guidance for this achievement. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much, Muhammad. Thank you very much. Please, I want everyone on this call to celebrate what we are doing in the north. Yes. So I want you to please celebrate Muhammad. for that awesome presentation. Yeah, so if you are in Katsina State, so you can always join DSN Kankia whenever they're having their events. So please rep DSN Kankia. So thank you very much, Mohammed, once again. Okay, now we are moving to the next on the agenda, which is going to be spotlighting one of our community members that has done extraordinarily well. Yes, I call him a serial hackathon winner. Yes, so it's a story of success, and we'd like him to share, some of his impact stories with us. He's here on the call, and he's no other person than Makinde, Kayode Makinde. So please, with your favorite emoji, I want you to celebrate Kayode Makinde as it comes up to the stage. Thank you very much. Over to you, Kayode.
Can you hear me? And can you see me?
Yes,
we can hear you.
Oh, nice. Yeah, thank you very much for the warm welcome, Tejumola. And I would like to thank DSN once again for the opportunity. I'll be saying that a lot in this short time, like thanking DSN. I'll be thanking DSN a lot. Let me just do it all at once. So thank you, DSN, for introducing me to data science. My journey has been nothing but mind-blowing. From being a complete newbie in data science to being a community ambassador at FUNAB, to also leading and speaking at different AI events, and also winning multiple hackathons, including the Mr. Algorithm at this DSN, at this very recent DSN bootcamp. And to now stand here and to inspire community members, it's truly been an honor. It's truly an honor. Let me firstly start by correcting this. People call me serial hackathon winner. I sincerely appreciate it. It's really a nice thing, and I appreciate the gesture. But that is not totally true. Before this year, I think a more accurate term would have been called a serial hackathon loser, because I think I've lost more hackathons here than anybody else. I've lost more than 20 hackathons, and I've been participating in hackathons since 2020. Anybody here that has lost more than 20 hackathons, you can react. I might be wrong. So one thing I've learned that my journey has taught me actually is consistency. I know we've had consistency a lot, but consistency is key. Dr. Bayo, in the words of Dr. Bayo at the bootcamp, he said the only way to learn to cut a tree is by cutting a tree. And me, I would say my own, the way to learn to win hackathons is by participating in hackathons. We learn from showing up from every loss and by getting better each time. One of my favorite saying, which I've come to learn, which I've come to see in action, is that it is impossible to stop a man that shows up every day. There's very little you can do to stop someone that shows up every day, no matter how little. So those tiny, consistent efforts, when they compound together, they come up to give something that is very wonderful. The result will surprise you yourself. And it's just the law of life. There is often a lag between outcomes and actions, between results and actions and sacrifices that are made. So many people try to take actions. Many people take actions but are discouraged by lack of results. But one thing I've learned during this year, is like the actions you take will always accumulate and they eventually give results. So this year let me just list some of the things that have happened this year, some of my achievements this year. I was opportune to present my research poster at the Deep Learning Indaba X in Nigeria, and I won the second runner-up, the third best poster at the event. I was opportune to lead a workshop at multiple events, but Data First Africa is an highlight one. I led a workshop on computer vision. I also presented my solution, which eventually became the runner-up. My team and we won as the Data First Africa Hackathon. Then also the best research poster at the DSN Bootcamp, and also the very prestigious Mr. Algorithm Award. And most recently, the Blue Chip Data and AI Hackathon. One thing I've learned from all of this is, apart from being very consistent, few things that have helped me is sharing your wins, your little wins, the tiny wins, building in public and sharing your wins. I have lost track of how many opportunities I've gotten from people reaching out after seeing my work. It's really something that really helps externally and internally. Externally in the sense that it gives you publicity. If you don't market yourself, nobody will market you. So one thing that's something that's stuck with me, to market myself, and the power of hype really, like the hype people give you. That's why hype man exists. That's why that's why hype men exist. So the hype itself really helps. And lastly, if I have a very short time, lastly is, and most importantly is, we should stay ethical. Don't compromise your morals. Don't leave out God in whatever, in our quest for success. Honestly, I've seen a lot of very beautiful members of DSN community. I have a lot of them as my friends. And one thing I can say for sure is that they are on the path. Everyone, you guys are on the path. We are on the path to success. The only thing that is delaying is just time. Time is the only thing that is left. So I would urge us to not compromise on our morals and to aim for success, or success with integrity, not just success. Thank you once again for the opportunity to speak, and cheers to a bigger, better, more successful 2025. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kayode Makinde. Please, with your favorite emoji, I wanted to celebrate Kayode Makinde, a serial hackathon loser to a serial hackathon winner. So permit me to say that again. Now, for every hackathon we participate in, there's never a loser. We learn from every hackathon and every project we join. We're always learning. We never lost. We don't lose. We are learning. We are gaining more. And that is why when you consistently do that, then you later come to the spotlight. Please, a round of applause again for Makinde for that. Don't forget, you need to stay ethical and keep your morals intact. Please let me hand over to Omotayo as he continues the section.
All right, thank you so much, Tejumola. Thank you so much for that session, and awesome. Please, let's give that claps, the emojis, the thumbs up to all of our communities that we've celebrated today, as well as Kayode Makinde. I believe we were able to pick one or two critical takeaways from there. He said, "You cannot stop a man who shows up every day." In 2025, make up your mind to show up. When you show up, no one can stop you. I'm going to ask my colleague, Oluwabukumi, to come up with the second fun quiz via Kahoot as we begin to wrap up this event for today. Bukumi, over to you. You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Omotayo. It was just a minute ago we started, and our time is looking like it's just speeding. And yeah, thank you so much everyone for tuning in. It's been an awesome time with you, sharing our community wins and hearing all the stories, all these impact stories from our community ambassadors. It's been a year, really. It's been a year. And Kayode Makinde topping it with his successful story. I mean, a story of success. Yeah, he highlighted his failures, and then he also highlighted his success, which I believe we all picked one or two things from what he said. Like I said, we'll have another fun quiz session, and on my screen already, you can see the game. People are in already. I can see 50 people in. Let's get to 100, just like we did the other time. Yes, so this session will be testing us on what we call the general knowledge in the tech world, and also some tips for you to have a fruitful 2025, have a successful 2025, because there's a need for you to plan both for 2025. 2024 is, I won't say gone already, because there's still a lot that you can achieve in 2024. Yeah, but there's a need for us now to also start preparing for 2025. 43 people in already. The game pay is 584, 186. Let's dial in. I can see all my friends in already. Yeah. Welcome. Are we ready? We're ready. 53 people in. Let's take this to 100, and then we start the game. 59 now. Yeah, we're moving 60. Welcome, Khadija. Welcome, Kes. Welcome, Mina. Welcome, Nana. If I can have 70, that will give me a go ahead to start the game already. I can't wait to get on this game. 66 in already. Sister 7. Who are we waiting for? Who is there to join? Okay, yes, so let's start the game. Now, welcome to the DSN 2024 End of the Year Community Fall Quiz Session 2. And I have my first question in already. All these are important to have a successful tech career, except 58 answers in already. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, the answer is cramming skill. You don't need a cramming skill to have a good tech career. Mentorship is very important. Joining a community is important. And every other thing that I have as an option is important, except the cramming skill. Let's see our next question. The DSN community comprises of... It's very important that you belong to either of these two. Yeah, if you don't belong to this, then you need to belong to that. Let's see our answer, because this is how we're very heavy on community interactions. There's a need for you to belong to a community where you get to monitor the campus and city community. So it's very important for you to belong to a community where you get to monitor your growth. Abiai is on my leaderboard already. Welcome back again, Abiai. So I have my third question in. All these are concepts of artificial intelligence, except data science, machine learning, natural language processing, generative AI. Let's see how many people will get this right. Oh, many people picked natural. The answer is data science. Data science is not a concept of AI. It's actually the study of data itself. Yeah. NLP, machine learning, and generative AI are concepts of AI. When you also talk about robotics, you talk of deep learning, they are all concepts of AI, talk of computer vision. My next question is in, which of this is not DSN key area of focus? 72 answers in already. This is interesting. Yeah, everybody got this right. The answer is finance and banking. DSN has not, we're not into finance and banking yet. Let's see what 2025 we hold. Yeah, so Ola is on my leaderboard. DSN AI Hub is located at which state in Nigeria? Yeah, it's always a pleasure when we see our community members visit our hub. Yeah, the DSN AI Hub is where everybody can always come in to say hi, because that is why we have the AI Hub in the first place, other than it being a workplace. And yes, certainly you can use the DSN AI Hub for your events. If you have bespoke trainings, yes, you can always come around. It's located at number 33 Queen Street, Alagomeji, Yaba, Lagos. You can always come around to say hi. All you need to do is just to ring us first, do a mail, and then we'll give you a time. Abia is still on my leaderboard, and I have my sixth question in already. Which of this is a necessary skill to equip yourself for a better future? Technical skills, soft skills, interpersonal skills, all of the above. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exactly. The answer is all of the above. There's a need for you to be technically savvy, and there's a need for you to develop your interpersonal skills. Same with your soft skills. This is what makes you to be top-notch, makes you to be up there. Data Science Nigeria celebrated how many years in the year 2021? Like I said the other time, we celebrated a dash number of years this year during our anniversary. So you can do a countdown of what we celebrated in the year 2021. Yes, it was the 5th year. It was the 5th year. Let's see how the leaderboard is looking. Abia AI is still up there. Well done, Abia AI. What is the name of our speaker for today's session? Unfortunately, we could not bring on our speaker due to some technical issues, and it's really unfortunate. It's really an unfortunate situation, and we promise you we will always find a means to bring him back, because He actually prepared for this session. It was really unfortunate we could not bring him in. Yes, so Moses Joel Oga HR supposed to be the speaker for today's session. We promise you we are going to be bringing him in again another time. So, oh wow, Melihana is now on my leaderboard. Let's see how this will end. I have my ninth question here now. The theme for this year DSN 2024 end of the year meetup is empowering the future matching skill with industry. Is this true or false? The 7 answers in already. And the answer is true. Oh, some people put false. Interesting. Wow, Mariana is still up there. And I have my last question for today for the second phone quiz session for the DSN end of the year meetup 2024. Another time we'll be doing this will be in 2025. Yes, another time will be 2025. This is how we wrap up the year. We'll reflect on the year and we also enjoy ourselves by participating in phone quiz. Which of these steps below is the top technology trend in 2024? Let's see who gets this right. A lot has been pushed out when it comes to innovations and inventions in the world of tech. Which one tops 2024? Oh, many people pick ChatGPT. No, ChatGPT was last year, but when we're talking about this, it's actually AR and VR technologies. Yes, it's actually AR and VR technology. Thank you so much, everyone, for participating in this phone quiz session. Too, again, let's see how our podium looks like after the end of our game. Ray came third. Wow, Meliana came second. And Triple Y came first. Where did Triple Y even come from? Where? Abia came for interesting. Thank you so much, everyone, for participating. To the winners, please reach out to us at AI@datasciencenigeria.ai to claim your rewards. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for participating. See you another time. Over to you, Motayo.
All right, thank you so much, Oluwabukumi. A round of applause for all of those who did exceptionally well. At this time, I want us to spotlight our community. So one of what we mentioned at the beginning is the fact that this event is an hybrid event, and we have our Arewa Ladies4Tech communities. They are gathering together at 2 of the hubs that my colleagues spoke about earlier on. So please, can you help me spotlight them? We want to see them. We want to greet them. I think that's at Almara Hub, and forgotten the name of the other hub. Please help me spotlight the Arewa Ladies4Tech community as while they are gathering. Please put on your camera. Can someone help me with that? We want to see you. We want to see the community in Kaduna meeting at the various hubs. And joining us for this session. We're already wrapping up, just 1 or 2 more, and then we'll be done for today. Please, if you have any question you want to ask, please, you could drop in chat now, while I will take 1 or 2 of those questions while I wait to spotlight the Arewa Ladies4Tech community. Please, if you have any question concerning our 2025 plans or concerning anything you will need to, you want to know about as we plan for the next year, please drop in the chat section. I'll be monitoring that space for I'll be monitoring that space for the next 1 or 2 minutes before we take our closing remark. But then again and again, I'm waiting to spotlight our Kaduna. Please, immediately you have them, just put them, just spotlight them so that we greet them, so that they greet us, so that they will know that we recognize them. We're saying a very big thank you to all of you who are gathering together. And now, oh, awesome. I can see them. I can see, is that face? I'm saying, oh, look at everybody, look at the screen. They are waving at us. They're saying hi. I'm waving as well. Hi everyone. Awesome. Thank you for joining from Kaduna. It's awesome to see all of you. Yes, we need to let you know that you are part of the DSM community, and we really appreciate and value what you do. Thank you so much. Can we spotlight the second hub? Yes, somebody shouting Arewa Ladies. That's it, Chidinma. They're really Arewa Ladies. You can see that they're representing the Arewa community. Yes, Rose, I can see all those fire emoji, you know. Even me, I'm really surprised at this large number I am seeing online. This is awesome. This is awesome. Do we have the second hub as well so that we can spotlight the second hub? And then, okay, I think the second hub is also coming up so that we spotlight them as well. Then I think I can see one or two questions, and then I'll call on my colleague for the closing remark. Can we spotlight the second hub? While we are waiting for that, let me pick a question very quickly from the chat session. Let me see. I can't find. Okay. I can't see any of the questions there. I'm checking through. Once I see, I'm going to read the question. Okay, applied. Okay. Okay, so Mohammed, you get a response for us about community. Just send a mail to that email. You get a response from us. God's will, you want to set up a community around the campus close to you. Just send a mail to that email that my colleague Chidima dropped in the chat, and then we'll pick up the conversation from there. That will be made possible. Just send a mail to AI community at Data Science Nigeria for any inquiry, and we will respond to you. All right, thank you so much. Okay, we can get the other up spotlighted. I think before we'll take, I think we may just have to take our photo shoot now. We may have to take our photo shoot now before we take, before we now take on the closing remark. But can we see have the community spotlighted if they are there before we move on to the next thing? Very quickly now, we need to close with a few minutes beyond 4:30. We just want to ensure that we're able to spotlight those who are joining physically from the various hubs in Kaduna. Okay, so while we wait, I'm going to call on my colleague. Well, as we prep, immediately after this, we're going to take our photo shoot. So, okay, I can see, okay. So while we are going to take our photo shoot in the immediate, and I think everybody, they're already putting on their camera. So maybe we just go ahead and do that. Okay. Yes, this is showing the second hub. Can you see the second hub on the screen? Please, let's wave at them. Wow, this is a very large number. This is a very large number. We're waving at you. We can see Tani Yakubu. We can see your camera, and we can see everyone over there. Please wave at us. We're waving at you. It's awesome to see you. It's awesome to have you. It's awesome. Yes, we can see you. We're waving as well. Thank you. We can see everyone at the hub over there. It's awesome to have you join us all the way from Kaduna. Thank you for representing DSN in Northern Nigeria, and we believe very strongly that we'll do awesome together next year. So everybody, put on your video for us to take the general photo shoot. Please, Bukumi confirm that you will be taking that from the central studio at the boardroom, so that before we could now have my colleague, who is the technical lead for Northern Nigeria, come up to take the closing remark as we wrap up this end of the year meetup for today. Our videos are on, so please someone just take us through this, spotlights all of us, and take the pictures. Bukumi, over to you. Thank you so much. All right, Faiza, while we're waiting for to take the general pictures, please can you just come up and take on the closing remark, and then we take the photo shoot immediately after, and that will be all.
Okay, I think it's time for everyone to turn on their videos. Okay, so please turn on your videos so that we can take a screenshot of you wherever you are. And we are not together, we have taken a good picture, so we are improvising with this. So please turn on your video. You can all turn your videos now. You have access to do that. Okay, so turn on your videos so that I can take a screenshot together, and we can have an awesome memories together. Okay. Expecting everyone to do that now.
Okay, we'll take one more. We've taken one. Let's take one or two more. Please turn on your video so that we can see your face as well. as we do this. We have one more to go. Make sure that we capture you. Make sure you are here. Make sure that when we look at these pictures, we can also see that you were part of this. And then we'll take one more again, lastly. Okay, one more video, and then that will be all. Yes. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, we've been able to take them. Thank you.
Okay, we are taking the pictures already. We are taking the pictures already. Beautiful pictures. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can see beautiful faces, and I think this is the last shot. Okay, good. So let me do it again, and then this is the last one. Thank you, everyone, for joining. So over to you, Motayo. As far as
all right, thank you so much, Jumola. So I'm going to bring on my colleague, who is a technical lead in charge of an northern operation, a person of Faiza Sani, to take the closing remark as we wrap up for this end of the year meetup for 2024. Faiza Sani, over to you. Thank you. Hello, Faiza, please confirm that you can hear me. Hello, Faiza, please confirm you can hear me. Please have me on mute, Faiza. She said she cannot unmute. Okay, yes, you can. Okay, yes, now you can go. Thank you, Faiza.
Okay. Can we all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
I'm not sure if they can hear me.
We can hear you loud and clear. Yes, we can.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Omotayo. Thank you, everyone, for joining today's end of the year event. As we come to a close of today's event, I just want to thank every one of us that took out time, to attend to this special gathering. This year has actually been one of growth and triumphs. We've had our challenges, we've set goals, we faced obstacles, we celebrated our wins, both the big ones and the small ones. But what truly stands out is the spirit of collaboration that we carry as a community. I could hear a lot of community giving a lot of feedbacks on how they were able to impact their local community. And that's the spirit of collaboration, right? As we look into the new year, let's carry with us the lessons that we've learned from 2024, the connections that we've built, of course, and then the dreams that we've nurtured. The possibilities before us are definitely endless, regardless of your location, regardless of your gender, regardless of where you stay. Of course, the possibilities for you are definitely endless. To close this, I would leave you with this very favorite quote of mine. The new year is a blank canvas, right? And each year holds a brush. So let's paint it with bold strokes of purpose, creativity, and determination. Again, one of my favorite values at DSN is the spirit of excellence. I look forward to seeing excellence in 2024. I want to say a big thank you to the management of DSN for allowing us host this year's 2024 community end of the year event. Thank you all for joining our community in Abia, our community in Benin, OOU, all our campus leads, ambassadors. Thank you so very much for joining today's event. Of course, Arewa Ladies4Tech participant, I would like to say thank you for joining today's event. And just so you know, every one of us is happy that we're on this call with every one of you. And we look forward to sharing more and doing more exciting things 2025. Thank you so much for joining all.
Thank you so much, Faiza. That is it. I believe we've had 2025 is a blank canvas. You have it before you. You have everything it takes to paint it with whatever you want to paint it with. Ensure you paint it with focus. Ensure you paint it with clarity. Ensure you paint it with creativity, and ensure you paint it with excellence. So at this junction, we are going to be saying a very big thank you to every one of us. Thank you so much for being a part of this from the beginning up till now, as well as from the beginning of the year up to this very point in time. We're really grateful. And as we bid goodbye for 2024, please be very well rest assured. The 2025 will come with a lot of awesomeness, with a lot of impact, with a lot of opportunity to yet create value together. Thank you so much for joining this end of the year meetup today. And we look forward to seeing each and every one of you in 2025. Thank you so much, and do have a very wonderful, pleasant evening, wonderful, pleasant month, and wonderful, pleasant celebration and holiday season. Thank you so much. From all of us, we say thank you, and do have a very wonderful 2025. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye. Thank you, Gideon. We can see you. Thank you, everyone. Rashidat, yes, bye. Thank you, Ezekiel, Aregbe. Thank you, Udua Kobong Sambo. Thank you, everyone. Utibe Abasi, thank you so much. Thank you to you as well. Thank you, DSN Uyo. Abubakar Musa, yes, we say thank you. Abubakar Huma, bye. Thank you. Nora Godwin, yes, thank you. Ali Ade, thank you. Adebola Owoyomi, yes, thank you as well. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Rejoice. Thank you for being part of our success story in this year. Juliana, yes, thank you, and bye as well. We're grateful to have you. We're grateful to have everyone. Victor, yes, thank you so much, Yaya. We're grateful. Philip, we can see you. We say thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. And do enjoy the thank you.